Well, we all got the distress call this morning around 9:30 that one of the dormitories, in fact, a room in one of the dormitories was engulfed by fire. And so to come, only to come to the scene and see one, in fact, the roof had been completely destroyed and all belongings, as you've mentioned, to the students completely burnt to ashes. And the fire service, who also rushed to the scene to manage the situation, came empty-handed as their fire tender for about 3 years now have been out of commission. And so that was the dire situation they came to meet. And then they were virtually helpless and had to join students who were fetching water with buckets from a distance of about 5 minutes walk to where the fire was burning. And so they had to join the students to use buckets of water to douse the flame. And as we speak, the situation has been brought under control. And in fact, currently as we speak, the students, the girls in the school have been marshaled to, as it were, come and mop the place and keep the place tidy so that the boys can, as it were, pack their things in and have a place to sleep over the night. So that is the situation here. Everything in, I'm trying to show you where the situation, that the thing had happened. Yeah, so this is the ground zero that we are talking about. This is the roof to the building, and completely everything in here has been raised down. In fact, I was able to speak to the headmaster of the school, but a call just took him away from me. But what he told me was that, in fact, as a result of the fire, the heat, some of the students passed out during the after the fire, and so they were rushed to the various health facilities in and around KJB. And so what he told me was that they are responding to treatment, and some of them are due to come back to campus at the school premises briefly. And so this is what is happening here. If you may, I can take you a bit outside to show you what is happening now, that the students are all here to show solidarity to their boys' counterparts. The girls are currently tidying up the place. And this is what is currently happening at Kadjebi-Asato Senior High School. Back to you in the studio.
Peter, how many students have been affected by this blaze, and how many of them passed out?
Right. Well, I can say more than 10 of them have been rushed to the various health facilities. A dozen of them, I should say, have been rushed to the various health facilities in and around KJB. I know that some of them have been rushed to Papasi, some in the KJB town, and others have been rushed to Jasikai. So to put the number, more than 10 of them have passed out as a result of the heat, and then they're running up and down just to keep the fire down.
And is it the entire boys' dormitory that has been razed by the fire, or portions of it?
Can you say again?
Is it the entire boys' dormitory that has been razed by the fire, or is just portion of it?
Oh, just a portion of it. Only one room of it that has been engulfed by the fire. And in fact, it took the authorities a lot of time to get to know, since school was in session. So a few of them who had moved around during break time that saw the fire and have to raise alarms. And so it took them a lot of time to get in there and even open the door to have access to the room to put the fire under control. So it isn't the entire building, but just one room in the boys' dormitory.
And the ones that are responding to treatment and the ones who were not affected, where do they sleep tonight?
If you may want to repeat, please.
Where do the rest of the students who were affected by this fire sleep tonight? Are they going to join the other boys in the dormitories that are left? Or perhaps some of them will have to make do and join the ladies?
Yes, exactly so. No, not really. In fact, there are a number of uncompleted projects in here. So what I'm told by the school authorities is that they are going to temporarily inform some the school electrician to pull in some light. If you can see from the shot far away behind the tree, that is one of the dormitories that was supposed to have contained the numbers as a result of the free SHS program. But unfortunately, it has remained uncompleted till now. So that is what most students who have been affected by the fire are going to reside. So trapdoors, that is the mosquito nets, are going to be provided for them immediately so that they can have some place to put their heads. And then while the school maybe fix the roofing to the bent portion of the dormitory for them so that they can come back and have their peace of mind to stay in school and study as well.
And Peter, have you been made aware what started this unfortunate fire?
Well, attempt to speak to the fire service has proved futile, except to say that they are conducting investigation and they will make their findings known as soon as possible.
Right, Peter Senu, thank you very much. That's our resident correspondent in the OT region.